行こうか。
Eh? This is one heavy briefcase. So you finally found it. Who's that? That's important property that belongs to my family. Now, how about you just hand it over? I get it now. You were just pretending to be fishing while you kept an eye on this place. I heard about a jewel heist not too long ago. Never thought anybody hide the goods here. And I never thought you'd figure all that out. I hate to do this to a fellow angler, but I'm gonna have to silence you for good. Hell yes! I finally found it! After so many damn attempts and countless money wasted, I finally get my chance to beat up a fisherman! My lifelong dream has finally come full circle, even though it's actually Jewel Thief, and he actually has quite a bit of health. I think that's actually one of the biggest health bars in the entire game. Damn, don't mess with these fishermen. They mean business in Japan. But two good face punches seem to put him in his place, so... Oh, wow! Okay. Don't mess with the fisherman. Noted. I shall remember that for a future date if I ever visit. But for now, let's just... Oh! Counter. Nice! You know what? I have a newfound respect for fishermen now. But you're still gotta go. Who are you anyway? You're no ordinary civilian, that's for sure. Yeah, well, I used to be in the business. This is part of a private inter-family feud. Outsiders like you shouldn't get involved. Now, hand over that briefcase! Dude, don't you know that you should always negotiate for a position of power? I literally just beat you into the ground. How come villains never learn this? Hey, I ain't against not getting involved, but these jewels are causing a lot of trouble for this one civilian guy I know. I can't give them back. Son of a bitch! You'll be sorry. Yeah, tell that to the other 10 people that said the exact same thing. Now, to hand these over to the guy who was looking for them. You got the briefcase with jewels. So yes, I finally did find it. It took actually a good number of attempts, like I said, but I still got quite a bit of money, as you can see in the top right there, so not too bad. But hey, buddy, I found your jewels. I knew I wouldn't be able to find them. I really should just die already. Hey, buddy. Oh, it's you again. Say, I heard a commotion a little while back. Was something going on? Yeah, literally right dude, I was literally beating up the dude right behind you. Of course you heard the commotion. Never mind. You mean you were so damn... You barely even noticed two guys flying right... See, even Saijima's agreeing with me! We are literally on the same page! Anyway, I found what you've been looking for. Fighting? Wait a second. You've found them? Seriously? Yeah. They were taking a little dip in the ocean. Handed over the briefcase with jewels. Oh, thank you very much. Now my manager won't kill me. Hurry up and bring it to him then. Never know when the thieves will come back for it. I'll do that. I'm heading straight for the shop now. You know... sorry. Sorry, my voice went a little bit high. You know, your manager might give you a pat on the back for recovering his goods. But you really ought to quit that place. I should? But quitting my job in this economy? This heist was all because of a squabble between your shop's Yakuza and a family rival. A rival family. You'll be helping the shop save face, but look at it from the other guy's point of view. How humiliating to lose to a civilian. Get out now before you get mixed up in who knows what. If you have enough guts to do the right thing, even when you're being threatened to be killed, you'll do fine wherever you go. But if you want to be part of the Yakuza's world, where it's kill, kill, kill all the time, I ain't about to stop you. I don't think I'm cut out for that. I'll just drop this off and head back to my hometown. I really appreciate your advice. Please accept this with my gratitude for all your help. Thanks, dude. Pleasure doing business with you. And with that, we got a ruby! Damn, you paid good, son. Maybe I should get into the jewelry business. But I still got my own unfinished business to take care of. Ah, what a swell guy. Maybe I'm too idealistic. But I don't think Yakuza ought to be messing with an innocent civilian's life. Damn right, Saijima. Damn right. But hey, we finally finished off that sub-story. So, or at least it should be finished. I shall check that very quickly. Yeah. So, that's pretty damn good. So, with that, I think I know the next place we shall be heading before we continue with the main story. So, I shall meet you back down in the old man's underground hideout. Oh, thank goodness! I've been looking for you! Hell of a scratch you got there. What happened? Some punks are on the rampage, and they're too much for us to handle. Come on! Alright. Well, I was on my way underground until this elderly man came up and tried to request some help. So let's see what's going on. Hey, it's you guys! You're nothing but the dregs of society. You don't get to build houses, you hear me? Drop dead. My house. What did we ever do to you? Why are you doing this? Give us one good reason. You want a reason? Alright. We're just trying to beautify this town by getting rid of all this garbage. But we're just living our lives down here. Why, we're not bothering a soul. You're not, eh? Okay, sorry, but those eyes are amazing. Okay, continuing with the dialogue. Lucer's like, his face model's amazing. What is this scene in front of us? I'm actually kind of glad I chose this voice for him. Lucer's like, you just bothered just by being alive. Don't go getting carried away now, boy. And who are you? Better watch your mouth, asshole. Enough. You're just a bunch of brats who have to team up to hassle somebody weaker than you. Why, you? I guess it's time for someone to get his ass kicked. Only if you mean that somebody is you. Bring it on, boys. Boys! Oh, okay, gotta channel my inner Tim Curry there. If anyone knows where that's from, you're awesome. Anyway, time to take out these street urchins right here, who think that it is so good in order to try and take me down by also beating up some elderly men. I'm pretty sure that sentence made sense, but I don't care. Nice. Okay, let's see if we can get a few good heat moves in here. Oh man, the combat is so fun. I'm so glad to be playing this game again. It's actually been quite a while since I've done this, so it's actually kind of refreshing. All things considered. But seriously, you guys were chumps! I had more of a tough time fighting the fisherman! And there was one of him! You won't get away with this! You got me out of a real sticky situation. How can I ever thank you? I did it 'cause I wanted to. If you're gonna thank anybody, thank this man here. And with your injury too, I'm truly grateful. No need to bow to me, Chief. All I did was bring his fellow by. You the boss around here? Nothing as fancy as that, I'm afraid. I've just been living here a long time, that's all. It must be rough for you. Any idea what those punts were trying to do? Yes, about them. They started their raid several months back. Kids getting together, picking on old folk. What's this world coming to? There might actually be more to it than that. What are you getting at? I thought they were doing it for fun too. That is, until now. Did you see how angry that young man was? I wonder if he has a reason to feel that way. A reason, eh? Oh, please excuse me. I didn't mean to get you all caught up in an old man's ramblings. Don't sweat it. Alright, well, take care of yourself. I will. Thank you again. Doing good for the people, one street punt at the time. Yeah, well, I completely messed up that sentence. It doesn't matter. We did good. That's all that matters. But anyway, we seriously actually need to go into the sewers now, so... We did good, but this seems like another side story that needs to be completed on the way. So, maybe we'll catch up with that old man later. But for now, time to catch up with the other old men. Seriously, Saejima, you really know how to get in with old men. That sentence sounded a lot better in my head. Also, lock the key. Okay, so with that, I shall now meet you to the underground section unless anything else decides to interrupt me partway. See you guys in a second. What's going on here? Are you gonna give another speech here? Why don't you give it up already? That is enough. Your threats don't intimidate me. Here I've been asking you so nicely too. No dice, eh? Then how about I rough you up a little? Hey, come on. What are you doing? Uh-oh. Here comes trouble. Look, Numai. Take my advice and pack it in for today. You got it? You never know when some of these political extremists will snap. Maybe even take down an innocent bystander or two. Ugh. What's up with that kid? You okay? Yes, I think so. Thank you very much. You were a big help. Sir! Oh god, that was a woman. Sir! Shit, I cannot get my voices down today. Are you alright, sir? Come to interfere again, have you? That's quite enough! What are you talking about? No, Hirochi? Hirochi. It's just the opposite. This man was helping me. Huh? So, you're a politician, eh? The name's Numai. I deeply apologize for my secretary's gross misunderstanding. Please forgive me. That's alright. I don't look like your average fine upstanding citizen. Does that kid come by just to heckle you? Yes. This part of Kamurocho also happens to be my electoral district. I've been giving public speeches here, but now it seems I've been attracting the wrong kind of attention. It's a conspiracy! A jealous political rival has been sending these punks after you. Hirochi, I will not have you spreading baseless rumors about my opponent. But, sir... Oh, well, God, I'm trying to make up voices as they come and go, but seriously, it's actually getting kind of difficult. Well, 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 if it ain't Mr. Numa. Oh, Mr. Shirakawa. Are you speaking here today? You certainly are working hard. Without the strong continuity you enjoy, Mr. Shirakawa, I need to focus on more grassroots efforts. That's just fine. When I was younger, I worked my way by doing the same. But you know, young people these days are so touchy, if you're too showy, those ruffians will have it in for you. If you're not careful, it could spell the end of your political career. You have a fine future ahead of you. I want you to do the absolute best out there. Take good care of yourself now. Yeehaw! I'm so sorry for any Texans. I am so sorry for any Texans I may have offended with that accent right now. See? I just know he's behind this. How many times have I told you this much? Who was that anyway? Diet member Masumi Shirakawa. Mr. Numai will be going head-to-head against him in the next election. Hirochi, don't be saying untoward things about Mr. Shirakawa where you have no proof. I'm sure he would never even consider doing such a thing. You must really trust that Shirakawa guy, huh? I do. I idolize Mr. Shirakawa. He entered politics at a young age and accomplished so many things. Mr. Shirakawa and I may be political rivals in this election, but I still can't imagine he'd do anything so underhanded. Sir, why give campaign speeches if you know they're going to cause all this trouble? Looks like I've been harassed by some hired punts. Well, I kept on saying I would go see the old man, but I can't ignore people in need. Why don't I be your lookout? I'd be happy to be your lookout, if you like. But I couldn't impose on you like that. I'd be doing it because I want to. You wouldn't be imposing at all. Really? Well, if you're so sure you don't mind, I'd really appreciate that. Oh, but please try not to do anything rash. Oh, please, sir, I'm the absolute definition of subtlety. You got quite a crowd. A whole 3 people. That's more than ever who listen to politicians. You're right. There might be a handful of rabble-rousers in there too. I hate to ask, but could you please start patrolling the area? Sure thing. And if I find somebody trying to interrupt the speech, I toss them out, right? Yes, but just because someone's speaking up doesn't always mean they're working against us. So please watch people carefully before throwing them out. Okay. Don't jump the gun, you mean. Right. Thank you. Right, I got this. Okay, so let's see what we have here. So, how does this work then? Do I just talk to people? Hey, you two. You here to break up the speech or what? Oh god! I didn't know! Okay, right, okay. So I have to look at the speech. Okay, so, right, got it. Sorry, I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't know how it works. Okay, right, I have to... Oh, hello. Right, these people look suspicious. You the punch Shirakawa sent over? Eh? What's your deal, Grandpa? You here to stare at the ship for shit stirrers? You're a funny man. And Numai's a busy man. If you got something to say, I'd be happy to listen. Well, a big old buddy and attitude to match. You don't get it, do you? You're outnumbered, Grandpa. Think so, huh? How about we find a place where we can spread out and retest that theory of yours? Okay, so, sorry for my little bit of confusion right there. I actually got kind of a bit confused with what I was supposed to do, but it turns out you were supposed to look at the speech bubbles to see what they were saying, and then talk to them to throw them out. To be honest, I thought it would give me the option, but I guess not. I really hope that doesn't affect me too much, because that was honestly just a misunderstanding. But what's not a misunderstanding is what I'm going to do to these guys. There we go. And for you, since you were shit-talking me so much, I got a special present for you. Eat motorbikes, son. Shit! Hey! What are you loafing around about? Get back to... Oh. You son of a bitch! Oh, sir, it's you. Save us! You must have been confusing me with someone else. I get it a lot. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. Too late trying to cover your ass now. I figured this was your idea. Irk. What, you now? Are you going to turn me in? I wasn't planning on doing much of anything with you. But if you call yourself a politician, you can't get sidetracked by this underhanded crap. Do what you're supposed to be doing. You became a politician because you had a vision, am I right? You let all this stuff get to you, and you lost sight of what was really important. Besides, there will be politicians out there who look up to you. You shouldn't be laying them down like this. Who do you think you're giving advice to? What impudence. Wow, that was not your original voice at all. I don't know what's happening today with my voices. Hang on. But you're right. I need and indeed have a vision. I simply forgot about it there for the moment. I owe you one, kid. Yeah, you owe me big time. Humph. More impudence. Come on, boys, let's go. I seriously cannot keep his voice like consistent at all. I'm just gonna give up entirely, I think. The speech ended without incident. Did anything crop up on your end? Yeah, I happened to locate the punt that was responsible for harassing you. We had a little talk. You did? And he was on Mr. Shower's payroll, wasn't he? Nah. I thought he was, so I gave him the 3rd degree, but turns out he was acting low. Oh, I see. What did I tell you, Harauchi? You mustn't accuse people without proof. Do you see that now? Yes, I do. I'm sorry. Thank you for your help today, Mr. Saejima. I regret that my position prevents you from offering you a token of my gratitude. I told you, I did it cause I wanted to. No thanks needed. I really appreciate it. Well, goodbye then. Yeah, be careful to not run into that dude that just decided to do a 180 over there. Sir? Mr. Saejima, thank you again for everything. You bet. Knock him dead. Saejima, was that little smile I saw just there? Didn't think you'd actually care about politics, in all honesty. So, that was another sub-story, I guess, and let's see if that one is completed. You know what? I think it was Speechless. Interesting. So, that's another sub-story down, which I didn't think I was going to get done today. So, now let's finally go underground.